Have you ever wondered why some individuals possess an unyielding strength that allows them to endure even the harshest of trials? We are about to embark on a journey of understanding, a journey that explores the complex inner workings of human resilience and fortitude. Today's topic of discussion is black vitality, a term that may sound unfamiliar, but it resonates deeply within the human spirit. Black vitality refers to the ability to endure pain, rise from it, strike back, and in the process, gain a stronger zest for life. It's this vital force that separates the strong from the weak, the survivors from the victims, the winners from the losers. We often assume that the path to success and strength is linear, a steady climb from the bottom to the top. However, reality paints a different picture. The journey is not a straight line, but a series of peaks and valleys. It's during these valleys, these periods of severe decline, that the real test of strength occurs. These are the periods of darkness that everyone must go through. Strong individuals are those who emerge from these periods, not just surviving, but thriving. They bear the scars of their struggle, but these scars are badges of honor, testaments to their resilience. They've experienced the full spectrum of human emotions, from despair to hope, from defeat to victory, from pain to joy. This experience gives them a unique vitality, a vitality that's black, not because it's dark or negative, but because it's resilient and enduring, just like the color black. They've returned from their personal hells, stronger, wiser, and more empathetic. They've seen the world in all its harsh reality, and yet they've chosen to stand tall, to fight back, to live. This is what black vitality is all about. It's about understanding the complex realities of life, about embracing the pain and using it as a springboard for growth. It's about looking at the world with a fresh perspective, a perspective that says, why not me, instead of why me? With black vitality, you become nearly invincible, a person who has returned from hell. But remember, this is just the beginning of our journey. There's so much more to explore, to understand, and to learn. So stay tuned as we dive deeper into the fascinating world of inner strength and resilience. So how does one acquire this black vitality? It's not an easy journey, but it's one worth taking. The road to acquiring black vitality is paved with trials and tribulations. It's about embracing your darkest moments, falling down and getting back up stronger and more determined than before. These hardships are not meant to break you, but to mold you, to make you more resilient, and to bring out the strength within you that perhaps you didn't even know existed. Imagine you're in a dark tunnel, and you're walking, stumbling, sometimes even crawling towards that tiny speck of light at the end. Every scrape, every bruise, every tear shed in that tunnel contributes to your transformation. It's in this darkness that you discover your true self, your capabilities, and your strength. You learn to endure, to persist, and to rise above. It's through this struggle that you acquire black vitality. But acquiring black vitality isn't just about overcoming physical trials. It's also about overcoming mental and emotional challenges. It's about enduring heartbreak, disappointment, and failure. These experiences can shatter us, yes, but they can also rebuild us. They allow us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. They make us more empathetic, more compassionate, and more resilient. And what happens once you've acquired this black vitality? You transform. You become a beacon of strength and resilience. You become someone who can face adversity with a steady gaze and an unshakable resolve. You become someone who can endure pain, rise from it, and strike back. You become a force to be reckoned with. This transformation isn't instantaneous. It's a gradual process that takes time, patience, and a whole lot of courage. But once you've walked this path and embraced this journey, you'll find that you've become stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. You'll find that you've become a person of black vitality. Once you've walked through your period of darkness, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Now that we've acquired black vitality, how do we ensure it doesn't diminish over time? The answer lies in resisting time distortion. First, let's clarify what time distortion is. It's a psychological phenomenon where our perception of time alters as we age. You know that feeling when a summer vacation seemed to last forever as a child, but now, as an adult, entire seasons seem to slip by in a blink. That's time distortion in action. It's like time accelerates, and our days, months, and years seem to shrink. Time distortion can be a bit of a villain when it comes to maintaining our strength. As our perception of time speeds up, we can feel overwhelmed, as though we're always playing catch-up, always behind. This can lead to stress, burnout, and a sense of losing control, all enemies of our hard-earned black vitality. So how do we resist this time distortion? It's not about trying to slow down the clock. We all know that's impossible. Instead, it's about changing our relationship with time. We can do this by being present, immersing ourselves fully in the moment. When we're fully engaged in what we're doing, time seems to expand. It's like when we're engrossed in a good book or deep in conversation with a friend, time seems to stand still. Another way to resist time distortion is by embracing new experiences. Remember how as a child everything was new and exciting? That's why time seemed to move so slowly. By continually seeking out new experiences, we can recreate that sense of novelty and expansion of time. Finally, keeping a regular routine can also help. By having a consistent schedule, we can create a rhythm that makes time feel more manageable and less like it's slipping away. Remember, time may seem to speed up as we age, but with resilience, we can resist this distortion and maintain our inner strength. The final step in our journey is creating. But what does that mean exactly, you might ask? Well, in the context of personal growth and development, creating refers to the act of generating something new, something that contributes to your growth and the world around you. It's about cultivating new ideas, developing new skills, and building relationships that enrich your life and the lives of others. Creating is a way of living that keeps you engaged, curious, and evolving. It's about not being content with the status quo and constantly seeking out ways to improve and grow. It's about challenging yourself, pushing your boundaries, and stepping out of your comfort zone. And how does creating contribute to strengthening and maintaining black vitality? You see, when you're creating, you're in a state of flow. You're fully immersed in what you're doing, and you're not thinking about the past or the future. You're present, and in that moment, you're alive. And that aliveness, that vitality, is what we refer to as black vitality. Moreover, creating gives you a sense of purpose and direction. It gives your life meaning and makes you feel like you're contributing to something bigger than yourself. And when you feel like your life has meaning, you're more resilient, more able to face challenges, and more likely to bounce back from adversity. That's the power of creating. But creating isn't just about personal growth. It's also about contributing to the world around us. When we create, we bring something new into the world, something that wasn't there before. We add value, we make a difference, and we leave a mark. And that's a truly empowering feeling. So, how can we cultivate this habit of creating? Start small. Start with what you're passionate about. It could be anything: a new hobby, a project at work, a relationship, and then keep building on it. Keep pushing yourself, keep learning, keep growing. And remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. By continuously creating, we not only maintain our black vitality, but also contribute to the world around us in a meaningful way. We've covered a lot today, so let's take a moment to recap. We began our journey today by shedding light on the concept of black vitality. This isn't your everyday vitality. It's a kind of strength, a resilience that comes from enduring pain, rising from adversity, and finding the courage to strike back. It's a vitality born out of a period of darkness, a severe decline in one's life. This is when we face our greatest challenges, when our beliefs are shattered, when we are oppressed and filled with self-doubt. But it is also during this time that we reconstruct our worldview and learn that we are much stronger than we ever imagined. Black vitality is the invincible power that we gain from surviving these trials and tribulations. It is a badge of honor worn by those who have returned from the depths of despair, those who have faced adversity and emerged stronger. Next, we dove into the concept of time distortion. As we grow older, we often feel that time is slipping away from us, that it's moving faster than when we were children. This phenomenon is what psychologists call time discounting. It's a tricky concept, but understanding it is crucial to becoming stronger. We must learn to resist this time distortion, to slow down and savor each moment, to make the most of the time we have. Finally, we discussed the importance of creating. This is the act of taking control of your life, of shaping your destiny, of crafting a life of strength and resilience. It's about making choices and decisions that align with our personal growth and development. It's about creating a life that reflects our values, goals, and aspirations. Remember, becoming stronger is not a destination, but a journey. Every step you take brings you closer to acquiring your black vitality, resisting time distortion, and creating a life of strength and resilience.